How you doing, guys? Welcome back to part 3. This is where the rubber meets the pavement. We're going to start. I've got my 4x4x9 tree pots. I've already filled it with the mix that I showed in the other video. On here, I'm at least 2 inches down, okay? And I've taken the liberty of, if you ever did construction, a story pole. This right here, you don't have to guess. I want these about an inch away from the top, and that is right here, okay? See where the blue tape is? So when I plant the cutting and I make the hole in here, okay, that's how far down I'm going. So I don't need to guess. So step 1, get your potting mix in there, make your hole first before you get started. Now, I know where this comes up. I want most of this cutting buried, okay, almost all of it. So I'm going to put the parafilm on, okay. This is just to prevent it from drying out. And I don't need to have, you know, a ton of this on there. I don't need to do the whole cutting, okay? Just something on the top that's going to help to preserve the moisture, okay? And watch how simple this gets from here. I'm going to score the sides of the cutting, okay? There's no magic to this, just a score and a score, okay? That's going to help to induce the rooting, okay? I put it in my rooting hormone. I tap off the excess. Okay, I don't want a ton of this in there. And then I literally, the goal the first year is make roots. Okay, so now I've got this all the way buried on here. And the next thing, very simply, is get your labels. These are made out of blinds. You can go to a discount store and just chop it up. I bought just one for like $7, and I'm going to get probably 500 of these. So a Sharpie pen, okay, oil base, get it in there, and then we plop it on, okay? Now, going forward, I'm always going to know what this is. A little trick, if you get a cutting that's kind of curved and so on, and the curve ends up on one side of the pot, just put a little piece of blue tape as to where that ends up, so that when we get to watering, and the watering won't happen for, I would say in the vicinity of a week. I'll be doing another follow-up video. You're only going to water around the outside, and you're just going to be a little bit careful of the area that the cutting may go out to a certain side. Okay, that's where I mark the blue tape. All right, so do yourself a favor. Have a game plan on this, all 36 cuttings. When they go in the big bin downstairs, I'll at least know where they're going. All right, any questions, guys? Pop them in the comments. Have a great day.